Evening to you or wherever you are joining me at this hour. I will say welcome to 408th edition of Invest Data Trading Academy live with Ambrose. Yes, the global market as we speak now has opened on a mixed note at this hour across the globe. It tells that the market in these regions are different regions, different domains are factoring in the fear of what of rate hike again. At the same time, the Taiwan earthquake that also affect the chip manufacturing industry across the globe, especially in China and other Asia countries where we are seeing that the market there has opened also in the red at this hour. And also, don't forget that the market, in major market of the world, are also looking towards what to see the purchasing manager index of this domain to see how the business in that environment has fared, especially in terms of their economic activities and business activities. These are what is shaping this market as we speak now in major market in the world. But also, don't forget that recently we saw that the central banks of this matter the economy, most of them hold their or had their rates unchanged to see where the economy is going. That's why they are all focusing on any economic data as emanating from different statistical departments or where they feed them with information because they want to see if the coming meetings whether they are likely to hike rate or not. Or despite that, in the last policy meeting that was held in US, yes, there's a sign that rate cut is possible and might not be as far as people are expecting. But also don't forget that that is also this year is also election year in US. We are seeing that market in that environment is also oscillating. We are seeing that most of the artificial intelligence or tech companies are also posting a missed number for their Q1. These are the things that are also going to shape the market in that domain. And I believe that investor or market player in this different mature economies, especially in US, Europe, and Asia, are also trying to put all this together to make what informed decision. And don't forget that we in Africa, we are not left behind because of what we are seeing that also market in Africa are still missed as we speak now. And that is also going to guide investors in this also down here, even in the NGS, how to make what informed decision. You as a trader investor, we are seeing numbers here in Nigeria. We're going to talk on those numbers when we get to that stage in this discussion today. And like I said, Asia opens slightly in red on fear of what rate hike and also Taiwan earthquake, kind of rattling investor sentiment in this major market in that region, just as all eyes are still on no India Reserve Bank on what a meeting on Friday to discuss about rate also, and also this fear of the earthquake is also to distort the vital chip manufacturer companies in this sector, and also don't forget that the chip trade conflict we are seeing within Russia and within China and US is also going to play on most of the companies that are depend mainly on this this item the chip making industry. This is what we are saying that is going to affect the market. But also, this is the first, more like second trading day for the second quarter of the year. We believe that going to the future, numbers that were expected to come for the first quarter will still determine where most of these markets will be going. Knowing that the importance of Q1 number, it cannot be overemphasized because it gives many players in the market an insight where the companies are going for also looking at the sentiment in the market and also the policy from either monetary or physical, how it's going to affect sectors or industry. That is why sector rotation or portfolio rebalancing will continue in any market because of what? Because they want to balance their portfolio. Looking at what influence price, that's why the Q1 number is very, very important, expecting that it will give insight what players will be doing in this domain. And that we are not left behind. But I tell you, when we come to Nigeria market, NGS, we'll be discussing more on what we should expect and what also we should do as market players down here. I've seen that the US market is doing what we call a consolidation, which is almost the same pattern we are seeing in our own market. Our market is consolidating at the level of what we call the distribution or stroke accumulation. But at this point, we are seeing signs as being reviewed by the candlestick when we come over there. We are seeing that most of them are telling us sign of weakness already. But because this earnings season, we are seeing that during the holiday, we saw that majority of earnings that came were missed, and it was now that the players will be kind of interpreting those earnings and analyzing them, both their research and all those stuff, then will inform how the world will take advantage of this number to represent their portfolio. But don't forget that the major player of this market is the institutional investor. And we are now seeing that another alternative investment window, which is the fixed income market, is competing with the equity market right now because of what high interest rate. And today is also another no MPT TB no problem market option. That means a treasury bill option today. The outcome also will determine, knowing that we have seen at the end of March FPC meeting, the hike of weakness. That means that for two meetings that we have seen 600 basis point in rate hike. How it's going to affect the equity market? How it's going to affect also the fixed income market? This was going to trigger kind of rebalancing here and there. But I believe that investors should not panic. Know why what you are doing. That's why education is very, very important. I believe that those also that attended the last master class, you can see that the stocks were picked. Most of them are already giving you 20% in just 2 days. As I said, as we're looking forward to see the Q1 number, don't panic, hold your position. We'll see that at the end of the day, you're going to beat inflation and also you smile to the bank. For me, there's no cause for alarm in this market. Even though you're playing the mature market, you're playing the local market, all you need is what education and understand what the market dynamics. Once you understand the market dynamics, you are going to flow the market. At the end of the day, you will be what in green. And that is why you are also learning. That's why you're also in this class so that you can take advantage of what is happening in the market to also know exactly what to do. Yes, we'll quickly come back to our market. Before we go to our market, I want to quickly look at some numbers that just hit the market this period. And before we go to that number, I want to look at what the activities of the market right away as we speak, because it gives us more insight what is happening in our market. If these activities come and they're looking good, it gives you an insight what you should do as a trader, because live market is very, very important for any player to see where the direction of the market and what the next step to take. Once be able to understand what is happening in the live market and also the numbers that we're seeing, that's going to change the sentiment in the market. It will going to make informed decision. But when you fail to look at the numbers and also look at what is the sentiment in the market saying, you're going to be chasing the market at the wrong time. But if you understand all this, it will help you to make informed decision when it comes to what equity trading or investment. Right now, to speak now, our ocean index is relatively down, slightly down, I would say, because we are seeing that the market is trading at 104,458.96. Market is down marginally by 59.18 basic point, around the 0.05 in the red. This is for the market. But if you look at the market red is still also negative. We are seeing that 16 losers against 30 gainers, and this tells you that even as we are seeing earnings that I told you that is missed, also all eyes are still going to see the outcome of the TB option today, and also inflation figure around the corner by next week, and also more Q1 number as well. As we have seen many companies within their close date for Q1, while our eyes are still on the banking stock, and also interpreting and also digesting how the calculation will go forward for the financial sector, the banking sector. These are the things that are going to change the dynamics of the market, which I know that those that have followed us, especially in the master class, will have time to see the impact of all this in that class is going to influence the market activities going into the future. Yes, we want to look at the top losers as we speak now. We're seeing that Amos Wax is one leading the loser chart now, followed by Tantalizer. We're seeing that communication, Cavaton, and what ROT Briscoe. These are the top losers right away. Then also we look at the top gainers. We're seeing that the Morris Industry is leading the pack this morning on the advanced the table, followed by Cuties. We're seeing the KJ Hotel. Also, we're seeing the Comatech and NGS. These are the ones leading the market right away. But in terms of activities, I want to say that the activities are showing that Transcorp is the most traded in terms of volume, about 33.5 million shares traded at this hour, followed by Access Corp 25.7 million worth shares traded this hour. They've also seen that Zenith Bank is also traded at 17.1 million shares at this hour, while UBA traded 14.7 million shares, and GT Code traded at 9.9 million shares at this hour. This is the state of the market in terms of activities as we speak now. Like I said, that the earnings that are being the market or that hit market so far, especially in this longer Easter period, the number that came were missed. We saw a lot of numbers that emerged from different companies, especially we see those numbers that are coming from manufacturing sector, the consumer goods. We are seeing improvement from them, and also some other service sector. We're seeing improved number, and also payouts came from company. We saw improvement from improvement in terms of performance and also payout from NACO, from from CWG, also from Unilever, also saw from Julius Berger, also see from even Berger Paint. Oh no, also there was also a surprising payout from all this company. Even we have seen that of UCAP before now, and that of Access Bank, but within the holiday we saw a lot of news number, and that we want to look at one of the major one that is that we have discussed in this platform severally. For those that have heed to our advice, you can see that that NACO have kind of release outstanding number that also going to impact this company and also change the psychology or the sentiment for NACO. Why they say so? This is a company that we have seen that yes, in their earnings, the high payout at what they are exhibiting, which is good, but also consistency in what in growing their numbers on quarterly and yearly basis is a sign that we started that when they pay the 41 kobo and the bonus, the next year they pay about 220 kobo. We are seeing another one about 294 kobo. It is because the numbers are looking up. That's why those that are following me, I will tell that I'm not interested in a company that is paying you 10% cheap. But I'm interested in a company that is growing its payout as we go, and at the same time, because it's growing its payout and its earnings, price will respond in that direction. You know when this stock cycle movement from as low as 6 naira, 7 naira, it has gotten as high as 37, coming down, it shows that the company has done its own part by providing the public with impressive earnings. Not only that, they are diversifying their operation to also support their bottom line, which is what a company that has focus that want to create value for shareholders will always do. For me, this company has differentiated itself from others in the service sector. When I talk of Saco, talk of about Cabaton in the same aviation service, rather that they have done well. And for me, it's a good one for investors in the market to see, especially those pensioners, those that are looking for where to earn good dividend. This are a company we can also think. And I believe that this trend will continue in 2024. That is why all eyes are still on first quarter results of all the companies on the SA to see where how they're going to start. Because the starting also going to give us an insight what to expect from these companies. For me, let's look at this number that came from NACO because it's outstanding, and that's why I'm starting with it after the holiday. This is the first number we're looking at for this holiday. NACO, looking at the revenue or call it the top line, it moved from 16.71 billion to 28.4 billion naira. You can see this is tremendously impressive. It tells you what we should expect from this. And at the end of the day, after the other incomes, expenses, you can see that cost of finance also will go over because I tell you, every investor is interested in what profit after tax. When the company has considered all the expenses and also have factored in government tax and this also at the end of the day, we see that the profit for the year stood at what 5.54 billion against 2.67 billion in 2022 for NACO. This is what tremendous. This is a good one, and this translates to an earning per share because I tell you, look at the share in issue. It also gives you an insight what the earning per share of this company look like. As the earning per share has also moved from 1 naira 36 kobo in 2022 to what 2 naira 84 kobo. And this company, out of the 84 kobo, they have declared 2 naira 54 kobo for. That means you can see this is how many percent of their earnings. You can see it's almost above 90% of their earnings. For me, it's a good sign. And don't forget that in 2022, where they had about 1 naira 36 kobo, they paid 1 naira 20 kobo as their dividend. Same trend is repeated itself for 2023. For me, it's a good one. And the most important that I told you that after looking at company profit and loss account, the most important that you need to look at is what yes, look at the retained earnings, look at the shareholders one, it's still positive, and that's why we're seeing that the book value is still very, very intact. Robust balance sheet. But what is it that you know that? Look at the company what cash flow. In their cash flow, are they making headway? Are the cash flow moving in that direction with what with earnings? If cash flow is moving in direction with earning, it's a plus for the company. It shows that the company is what is heading. That means they are going to support what support activities at the end of the day. Look at the cash flow for the period. Even adjusting even capital, working capital, at the end of the day, we are seeing a positive cash flow of 4.37 billion against the previous year 1.74 billion. You can see that this company has financial strength to meet every short-term liability or short-term activities to work for the company. For me, it's a good one. What is That is what we should know. It is very, very important that we do all this so that investor will know exactly what to do in the market. Because of our time, I said earlier, their dividend have moved from what from 120 kobo to what to 2 naira to 12 kobo. Because of our time, quickly go to our chart to see what the chart saying for us so that we won't just dwell more on this, but we will do others in subsequent meeting. Yes, if you look at the chart now, I'll tell you that the chart is consolidating at this point. Like I always tell you that if you look at this line, I mean that most of you in this class will understand how I do my own chart so that it will become easier for you to understand. If you look at this line here, I say line here, I call it the strong support level here. That's why I say when I say this market is consolidating, I think that's side trending. You know why that language is coming out from us or from any technical guide you are seeing. I see that the market is consolidating at this point and also giving a sign of what either a breakout or what or a breakdown. You can see that this the market within this rectangle here side trending on this one. You can see that it's moving. It is not either a bearish channel or a bullish channel, but this was a consolidating stage of the market at this point. And don't forget that the market has also remained relatively what at overbought region as we speak. We can see that the market now, if you look at this activity, say that the market is relatively week. Looking at the last candlestick that you see yesterday, at the end of trading, I want to show you that candlestick, and those that understand what that candlestick will also, read the same meaning what I'm going to say now, because you must understand your candlestick very well. You can see this is the market that rallied for 2 days, and you now saw this inverse hammer. Inverse hammer and uptrend is a weak say that the market is going weak, and that's what we are seeing here. We're not surprised we're seeing this pullback here because of what? Because of this that giving us a sign that the market is weak yesterday. You can see I'm not surprised, but I think they're expecting that there will be a change in terms of sentiment or in terms of activities from the market players as we speak. You can see where the market is now. Within this range consolidating. That's why I said market is trending at the same time consolidating. And at the same time, market is giving us a sign of what distribution stage as we speak. You need to understand all this so that you will not just be looking at the market for looking sake, but you know exactly what to do. Market is still on a higher high, so you can see it here. But still, you need to understand the market. After the market have rallied in the month of February, January, slow down in February, and also close the quarter on the green, almost 40% for the quarter. So we saw almost in the first month of the year. This that the market is strong, and that is why probably taking numbers, especially as we are seeing all these numbers, portfolio reshuffling, and what is happening in the physical space, like it also put the market on what on the sell pressure. But I tell you that as numbers are coming, we're moving to where there's positive earnings, and that we're going to why it's going to feed up. That's why we must pay attention on each class, even on the question and answer session on Saturday. This is the time for you to understand what is happening. Because this is the time to know who really understand the market or who really just a lucky player in the market. You must make money whether in a down market, in a up market, or even whether the market is trending. I know that when market is trending, both the player all will be complaining, both the market operators. But when you as a trader or investor should know what to do at the right time, know when to use your timing, to know the leaders in this industry, and at the same time to know what to do. These are the things that you need. These are the things that we should guide you when you are trading. Don't just know because the others are in the market. No, you must have reason why you are in the market. It's very, very important for any player. Here is the state of the market. Now, quickly, I want to call up on our indicators. You know that any class must use the indicator. And this time I want to call up our usual indicators, the C line, don't joke with it, the money flow, and also the MACD. Let's look at what the MACD is saying, which is very, very important at this point. The MACD is saying something, also want to listen to what MACD is saying. Yes, look at change our C line, adjusted to what to 8 for 8 days moving average exponential. You can see that speaking now, market is also slightly above the C line. To show that yes, market is, let me quickly show you again because it's very, very important. You know all this. You see, like I see, it's slightly above the T line. The correction can come at any time once it crosses the T line down to show weakness. But you can see how market rebounded after trying to remain above the T line. Well, yes, it's still relatively strong, like I said earlier, but market is already on a consolidated mode and also some trending and also in a distribution phase as we speak right away because you have to be made clear in this class. Yes, looking at other indicators to look exactly the momentum behind the market. I told you that any trading you are doing, momentum is very, very important. Now we are looking at your what index action or price action. Momentum is very, very key. And also, where is the fund entering? Is the fund entering the market or the fund is leaving the market? These are the things that you should consider. They are very, very important as we speak. Yes, as the market is trending, we're seeing that the money flow is gradually looking down. It has moved down from almost at 70 to around 46 now as we speak on a daily chart. Then you can see that MACD is also relatively weak because you can see that it's below what the signal line, which is a bearish MACD. For me, let's look at other time frame to give us insight. Let's look at what is the stock market doing on the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time, you can see that it has gone below the same line here. You can see that the last 1 hour market is trending. I can see the candlestick here. What is telling us here? Our money flow is looking down at what at 62, and we're seeing that the MACD is relatively also bullish on 1 hour chart as we speak now. You can see that the market is still on that we all know on that consolidation mode. Looking at this the resistance here, which is the supply zone and the demand zone, which is what the supply zone, which is a resistance zone, and here is also the demand zone, which is also the supply level. You can see it here, in the market. This resistance tells the market is not breaking out. While once it breaks out, it confirm a downtrend. You can see what this for what for 1 hour chart. Then quickly look at the other time frame. If you look at for 5 minutes time frame, you might see also that the market is already telling that market is what below the T line on this. So you can see it here 5 minutes time. But while money flow is coming out from what from over, what we call oversold, gradually you can see looking up, and MACD is also on what on a bearish mode on 5 minutes. But let's go to what matters here. Look at what 2 hours and 4 hours start to conclude the class for today. Let's look at 2 hours class. You can see that market is still on the same trending mode, but you can see that money flow is leading 53, and why MACD is also bearish. But finally, we look at 4 hours time frame before we look at charms, and also look at the one other stock to call it a day. If you look at the same pattern we see on a daily chart before the 4 hour chart telling us, you can see that the market is relatively weak at this point. That means reaction to this number are expected to change the momentum and also the outcome of Treasury today, and also as we start to see the March CPI for the month of March to see how prices have performed. These are the things that will shape the market as we speak also. Yes, finally, look at what is happening in chance. Look at that what's happening in chance. With chance, the momentum was in the chance will be sustained. Then also look at what is happening. Yes, you can see that chance also on the 4 hours chart. You can see that what is above the T line, but you can also form a hammer here. A hammer is forming a hammer here. And we see that the money flow is looking up on 4 hours, and also MACD is becoming what bullish. It has crossed over to the what to the cross over the what. For me, it's a good one. And this for 4 hours. If you look at 1 hour chart for the stock, for 1 hour chart, you can see still above the T line. You see that money flow is sharply up around 68. You can see that MACD is also accelerating, which is a good sign for the stock on 1 hour time frame. Yes, because of our time, we quickly look at what is happening in Mansard. Let's look at what is happening in Mansard. Is it a good time to take position in this stock? Because of our time, so time is fast spent. Let me say, yeah, we don't have just a minute to round up for today. Yes, you can see that looking at Mansard, the 1 hour chart, that is below the T line, already a sign here. It's also look at money flow, it's already at the over. So did you looking at the money flow now, and also see on a bearish MACD in 1 hour chart. If you look at what is saying in 4 hour chart for us, 4 hour chart, the stock is not slightly below possibility of closing, and because the money flow is still strong. That's why I just looking down marginally at 73. That is a good one, and the MACD is bullish at this point for Massa. Says that Massa is a case one can quickly look at and see what is happening there, as all insurance companies has postponed their result to April and early May, as the sector has adopted a new financial package. Fine. Quickly, let me just show you the chart of ICO before we call it a day, because I know if we can start ICO with analysis next Friday by God will. ICO was seeing a kind of a pullback on ICO as profit taking. After trading as high as almost 24, 1 naira 24 this morning, but that does not mean our spot price are still on the on the earnings that are coming. I would say that there is a positive sentiment for the insurance sector. That sentiment has been sustained on this one. For me, it's a good one for investors, and I believe that this is what should guide us to speak now. Yes, look forward to see you on Friday. But for me, I just want to say thank you for asking that I participated in the master class, and I know that you have done the right thing, and the market is set to reward you for taking time to learn and for taking action. That's the difference between you and those that do not attend if you take action after the class. See you on Friday. Enjoy the rest of your trading day. Bye.
Traveling tomorrow.